today, bros, frauditors, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the FOIA up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 crumbs, but a goat ain't one. But a goat ain't one. I got 99 crumbs, but a goat ain't one.
Today's video takes us to Matteson, Illinois, with a stop at the police department, and that's Matteson, Matteson, and where we find GoatBoy requesting his usual BS. But today the lad gets no satisfaction because the records are not prominently displayed and the clerk doesn't seem to have any interest in doing so. So GoatBoy's gonna have to make his checklist and check it twice because she's been naughty and not nice. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, Georgie boy.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Matteson, Illinois Police Department. We never been here. We're checking on Section 4, records required to be prominently displayed. We just visited their city hall, nothing. We just visited their, oh, use front entrance. All right, let's walk back around. See, and school district man came out and said, hey, you know what? It is required to be prominent display. We'll get it going. I told him I'll check back in 30 days. Across the street right there at the school district. That's all really what he got to do, you know. Read the thing. Verify that what I'm telling you is accurate. Tell me that you'll get it squared out, straightened out. Tell me to have a nice day. That's all. That's all. But when they want to start flag waving, non-compliance, and all the additional stuff, that's still good.
My viewers mentioned yesterday that he thought the new audio voice of GoatBoy sounded like a chipmunk. And I said, I'm not sure. I thought about Mickey Mouse, and then I started to think about it more, and maybe he does sound like a chipmunk, because chipmunks like to have nuts in their mouth. That certainly describes GoatBoy, nuts in his mouth. But by the way, here's GoatBoy's latest cry and whine session. Oh, he says it's very healthy of you, talking about me, to keep mentioning Palestinians as there is a genocide and over 40,000 innocent women and children have been, well, that word I shouldn't say, for you to get darker and nastier in the things you say against Palestinians. You know, I haven't said anything against Palestinians. I didn't even know this guy was from Gaza Strip until he mentioned it maybe a week or so ago. You know, and then he says the sad thing is not one person in your comment section actually stands up to you and calls you a racist. But the devil in hell, when you pass away and your loser existence is nowhere but in hell with the devils inflicting death on the Palestinians, you'll be known as an anti-American drunk. I haven't had a drink in 3 years. What is he babbling about? And then, what does he say? I hate no man, but God taught me to hate only the snake, which you are, and of course you're proud of it. Yeah, he's a bloody idiot, isn't he?
We need two types. We need compliance and we need belligerism. So now let's check with the good boys here at the police station. If they are indeed prominently display these said records. Again, first time coming here. Alrighty, so immediately, no, citizen complaint procedure. Okay, great. They have a mission statement here. The only thing that I see... Oh, no, that is not it. Well, this could be construed as their mission statement, but it's got to say the word mission statement or about us section. All right. And this large map right here is from the... This is from the Illinois Department of Transportation already. I'm going to request one of these large maps. So that's who we'll have to request it through. The Illinois Department of Transportation.
I don't know what Shady Shade wants with a map. He can't read, and he always uses GPS. We always hear that. You guys like his blue eyes and blue eyeshadow? He's a blue-eyed devil, isn't he?
Moments later.
How are you?
I'm good.
Ma'am, I'm monitoring government here to ensure it's being conducted in the public interest. I need to know what is the total amount of operating budget for this police department?
You have to go over to the village hall for that.
No, ma'am, I did go to the village hall. They were unaware of any of this. This is a separate requirement for police staff.
We don't keep.
What's the name of the FOIA officer for the police department?
We have several, sir.
Right, okay. What's the
You want to
designees?
fill out a FOIA?
No, these are records that shall be furnished immediately. This doesn't require FOIA.
We don't give out anything.
It's required by statute, ma'am. Can I speak to the FOIA officer?
No, I'll get you an administrator.
Sure, yep.
What's your name? You got a card?
No, I'm just a regular member of the public. You could assist her while I wait for administrator.
Have a seat.
Sure, yep. Stand around here.
Imagine living a life so devoid of any meaning that you have to travel around to different agencies and ask for FOIA all day. With the mask down below your nose, all it's doing is hiding your mouth. Well, I can understand that. Let me get back to Butthurt Boy here and his little message he posted, which, like I said, now he's taken down. I guess he's ashamed of it. He says, best thing for you to do is change your life around since these last couple of years you have on this earth, and try to do right with people and speak of reason and logic, but you are incapable. So he's only giving me a couple more years on earth. Man, I was hoping I'd stick around till I was about 90, another 20 years or so. Yeah, and what does a DMC ambulance chaser say? The one that lives in, where's he at now? Thailand? I don't know what you would want to live in third world Thailand for. I mean, the infrastructure over there is horrible. Imagine thinking I don't understand racism because I called out your creepy obsession with calling a Middle Eastern guy GoatBoy. Well, again, Mr. Hotshot Attorney, that's an ambulance chaser, I didn't know he was from the Middle East until just very recently, and I don't think that would have affected anything at all. I mean, yeah, I told you guys that I got this from the movie with Borat. Yeah, what the hell? It's so stupid, though, that he thinks I'm attacking his ethnicity. I banged on him for almost 4 years. Now, all of a sudden, he's come up with, oh, you're a racist. Right. I guess, is that the best you can do? Am I going to be Hitler pretty soon? Will I be called a Nazi? Yeah, why not, right?
And like the Esquire said from the other town, oh, we can't just drop everything we're doing to drop everything we're doing to assist. That's not, I never said those words. I never asked you guys to drop anything. The request, the statute specifies, shall be furnished immediately. Yes, ma'am. Are you the designated FOIA officer?
I'm not.
Okay, I'm monitoring government here today to ensure it's being conducted in the public interest.
Okay.
There's records, ma'am, that has to be prominently displayed and shall be furnished immediately. One of them is the police station's total amount of operating budget.
I'm sorry?
What's the total amount of operating budget for this police station?
Oh, I don't have any idea.
Okay, who would have that idea?
I have no idea.
Okay, what's your title?
I'm a records clerk.
Records, right. Well, these are pertaining to records specifically, ma'am.
I love this record clerk. She is doing such a great job, and she's not giving GoatBoy anything he wants. Oh, he's going to be pissed off today.
Can you show me police?
You're putting in a freedom of information
No,
request?
this does not require a request, ma'am. Again, these are records that shall already be on the wall prominently displayed under Section 4 of this Act. So a block diagram giving functional subdivisions. Could you guide me to where that's prominently displayed?
I have no idea.
Okay, moving on. Total amount of full-time and part-time employees from just this police department. Could you guide me to where that's prominently displayed?
It's not displayed.
It's not displayed, okay. Approximate number of full-time and part-time employees. Could you guide me to that?
Also not displayed.
Okay. Under section 3.5 specifies, ma'am, freedom of information officer shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. I'm here waiting. Do you think a few seconds that you can make these records available? Here's the statute. Here's what I'm here for.
Okay. I can provide you with the freedom of information request, and you can request those documents that they can supply to you.
But you see, like that,
Via
ma'am,
email.
like that, now you're asking me to do something not required by law, because this doesn't require a FOIA request. These are records that shall be furnished immediately and prominently displayed.
Oh, yes, ma'am, you're in trouble now. You have not prominently displayed these records. And GoatBoy even has a definition of prominently. You will prominently do this. You will comply, or else.
Here's the statute right here. But anyway, ma'am, don't worry about it. I created my own checklist. I come to these agencies and I check. Yes, I see it, or no, I don't see it.
Perfect.
Right, I'm just going to have to mark down, no, I don't see anything. And just you being a representative of this hall, being records keeper, I'm just mentioning it to you so you could mention it to your FOIA officer so they could come into compliance with this stuff. I went across the street to the school district. School district didn't have anything of it. He made a copy of my statute and he said he'll have it up because it's required by law. He told me come check back in 30 days. Would you like a copy of the statute? Sure, yep. If you could show that to the FOIA officer.
You can get information and I'll pass that along.
I thank you,
want
ma'am.
the freedom of information request or no?
I could do that electronically, but that defeats the purpose, ma'am. What was your first name?
I'm Janine.
Okay, I'm George. I thank you so much. I just mark it off. I check back with you guys.
No worries. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Likewise. Okay, Big Cap. I'll see you. Thank you.
Oh, dearie me. GoatBoy didn't get what he came for. You know what that means, good people. Let's listen in.
Anyways, I gave the lady a copy from the police department. I'm just going to mark off all no's. She wasn't aggressive or anything. She was very nice. But again, we don't just need niceness. We need compliance always. Wow, this got syrup on it. Alrighty. So that's how that spindle's going to go. You guys be the judger, man. You guys be the judger. The one who encourages you to audit them. Please leave feedback in the comment section.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another wasted day in the life of a goat herder. That's what goat herders do. We all know the lad went over the edge long ago when he was having chest pains and went to Little Caesar's Pizza. He's been in the abyss for the last 3 years. Can't help himself. Don't make fun of the poor lad. Help him out. He needs help. He needs some goat hookup. That's what he needs. By the way, GoatBoy, before you accuse someone of being a racist, you should learn the definition and learn the difference between stereotyping and bigotry. Yeah, and once you learn all those things, then you'll be in a better position to knock me. Yeah, because I'm definitely not a racist. But I do have 5 minutes worth of you being a fool. Stay tuned for that.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film it here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming film it.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
You can't-
I don't
no, you
want
don't
you to
have
film. Don't
permission,
get close to
and
me.
that's all.
You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got a pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have it. If you want to have a seat, I'll ask.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. And I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken the law. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're going to prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.